students, now let us begin with the second class of Phylum Arthropoda, that is class Crustacea. Class Crustacea, commonly called as crustaceans, and the common examples that belong to this phylum are of prawn and crab, even lobsters. They are mostly aquatic, mainly marine, also freshwater forms present. Jointed appendages present. Respiration is not tracheal as in the insects, it is through gills, bronchial respiration. Excretion, how will be the excretion? By green glands, more specifically antennary glands will be present. Sexes are separate like the other arthropods. They are dioecious. Dioecious means sex is separate. They are known to show sexual dimorphism. Sexual dimorphism meaning male and the females look different. Morph means structure, di means two. Both male and female actually look different. Sense organs are well developed. They have presence of compound eyes, antennae, antennules. Antennules bear statocyst. Their development is indirect with larval stages. Now let us see their body organization. When we had done the general characteristics, I had told you that a typical insect's body is divided into three parts. That is the head, thorax and the abdomen for a typical insect. But for crustaceans, the head and the thorax are fused together, to form an enlarged structure which is known as the cephalothorax. So you have to write that the head plus thorax are fused to form cephalothorax. And this cephalothorax, is covered by an exoskeleton of chitin which is embedded with calcium salts to make this chitinous exoskeleton extremely hard. You must have seen in case of crabs and all how hard the exoskeleton is. That hard shell, which is its exoskeleton, is known as the carapace, which covers the cephalothorax. So you have to say that the cephalothorax is covered by carapace. Carapace is hard chitinous exoskeleton embedded with calcium salts. So the cephalothorax will be covered by the carapace, and also it will bear compound eyes, antennae. As I mentioned, sense organs are present. These antennae, antennules will be present on the carapace, and it will also bear walking legs, usually 5 pairs, and as such they are known as pentapodous. Apart from the cephalothorax, they are going to have an abdomen. Abdomen will be segmented and it will bear swimming appendages. These were the walking legs, and the abdomen will bear swimming legs or swimming appendages. For instance, I will show you. Suppose this is the prawn. So this part is its cephalothorax. This part is the abdomen. The cephalothorax part will bear the walking legs. The abdomen will bear the swimming appendages. So these were the general features of all the crustaceans. Now we move on to the details of prawn and crab. So that is the prawn. Scientific name is Palimon. The head and the thorax region has been covered by this large structure which is called as the carapace, which is its exoskeleton, and the remaining part of its body is known as the abdomen, which is divided into 6 segments. Let's mark them: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6 segments. The carapace is having the walking appendages, 5 pairs walking appendages, and these ones on the abdominal side are the swimming appendages. The carapace is extended on its anterior side with such kind of a projection. A very serrated kind of a projection is present which will protect its delicate compound eyes and the antennules underneath. This serrated projection of the carapace in front is known as the rostrum. Extended serrated part of carapace, and it is protective in nature, protective to eyes and the antennules. These are its compound eyes. There will be presence of the antennules and the antennae. Antennae will be for touch and the antennules will be for balancing and for smell. The walking appendages, which are in 5 pairs, are known as periopods. The swimming appendages also have specific names. Let us see. The first 5 pairs of swimming appendages are called as pleopods. The swimming appendages, the first 5 pairs which are present on 1st to 5th segment, they are called as pleopods. you see that on the 6th abdominal segment there are 3 different types of structures over here. These 2 are known as the uropods. Then there is another extended structure which is not an appendage, it is actually like a tail only, which is called as the telson, and the 2 uropods and the telson together comprise of this structure which is like a fan, which is called as the tail fan, and it helps the prawn in swimming very fast. 6th segment bears a pair of uropods plus a tail-like structure which is called as the telson, and the uropods plus telson together form the tail fan, which enables fast swimming in prawns. So that was about the morphological features of prawn. Prawns are known to have this feature called as autotomy, wherein they can leave specific parts of their body, like they can just leave some certain appendages which will keep on moving, which will distract the predator, and they can get away from the place. So feature of autotomy. Autotomy is shedding of body parts voluntarily. This feature is used as defense mechanism. Another point, the larva, like I told you that there is indirect development. The larva, which is specific to the prawn, is called as the nauplius larva, specific to the prawns. So now let us move on to the second example of class Crustacea, that is the crab. Here we have a crab, scientific name of which is cancer. Do you know why the disease cancer is called as cancer? Named after the scientific name of the crab. Find out why. Write down in the comments if you know. What you see prominently over here is its large carapace. Carapace, as you know, is the exoskeleton, which is chitinous, and it has embedded calcium salts in it. A very broad and flat carapace which makes the crab's body dorsoventrally flattened. The carapace covers the cephalothorax. It does not have a rostrum as in the prawn. The abdominal segments are highly reduced and folded under the carapace in this manner. These are the abdominal segments, highly reduced, folded under carapace. The prawn had 5 pairs of periopods or the walking legs, and it also had pleopods or the swimming legs, isn't it? How about the crab? The crab also has 5 pairs of periopods. As you can see, these are the 5 walking legs. These are called as the periopods. They are in 5 pairs. It does have pleopods on the abdominal segments, but its pleopods are very highly reduced and they are only meant for egg carrying. In case of the prawn, the pleopods are meant for swimming as well as egg carrying. In case of the crab, the pleopods, which are highly reduced, are meant for egg laying only. They will not help in swimming. Uropods and the tail fan is missing in case of the crab. Out of the 5 periopods that the crab has, the first periopod is modified into a large powerful claw-like structure. This is called as cheliped. Cheliped can be defined as modified first pair of legs into a powerful claw, and this claw it uses for attack, defense, catching prey, etc. These chelipeds are important. Okay, very prominently seen in case of the crab, isn't it? The remaining periopods are used by the crab for walking, and if you have noted anytime, the crab walks laterally sideways. It does not walk vertically in front. Walks sideways. Jointed appendages like any other arthropod, as you can see. These are the compound eyes. 1 pair of antennae will be present, but they will be very reduced. Rostrum, tail fan, absent. That is all from crab. There is one more example of an important crustacean that we will discuss. This one is called as Daphnia, also called as water flea. It is a small freshwater crustacean and it is used as an indicator of water pollution. It is said to be very sensitive to changes in levels of oxygen and toxic substances in water. So it has this economic importance for being the indicator of water pollution. Let us quickly differentiate between the features of prawn and the crab for a quick revision. Body shape: in prawn it is elongated, in crab it is dorsoventrally flattened and it is broad. Abdomen in case of the prawn is well developed, in case of the crab it is reduced and it is folded beneath the carapace. The carapace is narrow in case of prawn and it's broad in case of the crab. Rostrum is long and pointed in case of the prawn, and in crab it is very reduced or absent. Periopods. This one has 5 pairs, out of which the first 3 are chelate. They may have pincers for handling food, and crab also has 5 pairs of periopods, of which the first one modified to chelipeds. The chelipeds are small, and in case of the crab they are large and powerful. Tail fan is present in case of the prawn, absent in case of the crab. Locomotion, walking plus swimming. In case of the crab it is walking only, and that too sideways. Abdomen function is swimming plus egg carrying. Did you know that the pleopods also carry eggs? Eggs carrying, and in case of crab it is egg carrying only. So with that we have completed with the class Crustacea.
In the name of Lord Mahadev, please subscribe.